What is up, everybody? What is good? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Going to Rant and Rave tonight. Figure we can all just sit here and talk sports. Anybody want to rant about the Eagles, Sixers, whoever you want to rant about? Now, I've been seeing some trade talks about Sixers trading Kelly Oubre. And, well, I'm telling you, if the Sixers trade Kelly Oubre, I'm going to be pissed. I am. I'm just going to be pissed about it. You know? I think that we shouldn't trade Kelly Oubre. I think he's a good player. Now, people are saying, halftime, Kelly Oubre hasn't been that good. Has anybody on this team been that good? If we've been good, we would be winning games. So just don't say Kelly Oubre ain't been that good. Not a lot of people have been doing that good on the 76ers. So I don't know why you would sit there and go, well, halftime, Kelly Oubre ain't been that good. If you look at it, there's a lot of guys on the 76ers ain't been that damn good. What is good, Vic? What is up? I would be pissed if we trade Kelly Oubre. I would. I think we need him. The way he plays, I think he plays good. I think he's like a Philly guy. I'm telling you now, I really think he's like a Philly guy. Plays with that chip on his shoulder, with that attitude. I really like it. But, I get it. People are like, oh, well, he had more points last year. Well, so did Maxey. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? So did bringing Embiid. Embiid had more points too. This team is struggling all over the place. Don't just look at one guy and say he's garbage. You know what I mean? Don't say, oh, Kelly Oubre ain't been that good. Name one person that's been that good on the Sixers. And I'll show you one game that he was garbage in. What is up, Daniel? I better not get a Gainwell shirt because I'll just burn that damn jersey. I will. I'll burn the hell out of it. But yeah, I like Kelly Oubre a lot. I do. I really like Kelly Oubre a lot. But who knows? Who knows what the Sixers are going to do? And for the fans that want to trade Embiid, I told you, you can't trade him. You can't trade friggin' Embiid. He just signed a multi-contract. You can't trade him this year. He's untradeable. I think next year you can trade him, maybe. But if he's hurt and he's injured, how do you trade him? You know what I mean? You just can't trade Embiid right now. I don't know why fans are like, oh, trade Embiid. Go get Jimmy Butler. If we got Jimmy Butler, I'd be shocked. It would be great that we got Jimmy Butler, but I don't see the 76ers going to trade for Jimmy Butler. Nick, it better not be a damn Gainwell jersey. Better not be. I do not want to spend the money on a jersey like that and friggin' no. And then have to ruin it. No. Please not. But, I don't know what moves the Sixers are going to do. I don't even know if they're going to make any moves. They might not do nothing. They just might sit here and just say, you know what? Our team's our team. The Eagles did it. Why wouldn't the Sixers do it? And I know there's a lot of fans now, they watch Embiid play in a game and they're like, we're back, man, we're back. Embiid freaking had a great game. You guys got to freaking pump the brakes a little bit. You got one game with Embiid. You're not probably going to get him Friday. Then you'll be like, oh my God, where we are. Embiid's not playing again. You don't know if Embiid's playing on the Friday. But they're already like, Embiid had a good game. He had 30 some odd points. And Maxey looked really good because Embiid was there. You know, Maxey's been giving you 3 points in 3 quarters. That's great. And people are like, and I don't get that. Maxey gives you 3 points or 8 points in 3 quarters. And everybody's like, oh, this is Maxey's team and all. How? If Embiid would go 3 quarters with 8 points, you guys would be friggin' trashing the shit out of him, yelling up one road and down the other. It don't make sense when you say it's Maxey's team. It don't. Maxey, the only time Maxey lights it up is when Embiid's there. Oh, Paul George is there. People want to say it's Maxey's team. Maxey giving you 8 points in 3 quarters? Let me just tell you, if Embiid did that, if Paul George would do that, you guys would trash them. Oh, these guys you got to get them off my team. They're garbage. You know, you guys would trash the hell out of them. And Maxey is getting paid like he's a superstar. It's time for him to show the hell up. Nick, I better not get a Kenny Pickett jersey either. Man, why do you got to pick the worst guys? Man, Vic, couldn't you tell me I'm getting a Jerome Brown jersey? Or damn, Reggie White? Why does it got to be Kenny Pickett and freaking Gainwell? 2 guys that suck. What's good, Nick? What is up? But yeah, people are freaking giving Maxey way too much leadway on this team. That's one of my rants. Why are you giving Maxey all this leadway saying it's his team? Because if Embiid gave you 8 points or 3 points in 3 quarters, in 3 damn quarters, in any game, you would say Embiid's garbage, get him off my team, he's not a superstar no more, he don't have what it takes, and you would do that. But now it's Maxey, you're baby-fying him, and I'm going to say, you guys are baby-fying Maxey. If he has 3 quarters of a game and you're not trashing him for having a bad game, I don't care if he comes up with 20 points. He has to have more. If you're saying it's his team, he needs more points. That's my opinion. If you're going to sit there and say Maxey's okay, he got 8 points in 3 quarters, but if Embiid would do it, it's way different. It don't make sense. You can't say this is Maxey's team then. If it's if he has 3 quarters and gets 8 points, that's okay. Because it's not okay for any guy that it's their team, that he only gets 8 points in 3 quarters, his team. It doesn't matter what team you put him on. If he gets 8 points in friggin' 3 quarters, he's not the go-to guy. What is up, Chad? What's good? No, I'm not. Oh, man. You guys are ruthless on me. I wouldn't mind a Jason Kelsey jersey either. I mean, he don't play no more, so he can't get hurt. I wouldn't mind that one either. Jason Kelsey was a great player. No, I'm not. If you were... I don't know, Nick. I do not know if Kelly Oubre is getting traded. I don't know what you're going to get for him. I don't know what they're going to do. I hope they don't trade him. I'd be pissed if they trade Kelly Oubre. I'll be pissed. For people that are saying Kelly Oubre ain't doing that good this year, reality check. Nobody on the Sixers are doing good. That's why we're in the position we are in now. Just because you don't like Kelly Oubre or you have this fascination, Kelly Oubre being gone, Maxey's not doing that good. And B can't stay healthy. I mean, there's really nobody really lighting it up. That's why we're in the position we are in, and we can't win games. We got, 7 wins? We got 7 wins, right? Am I wrong on this? Yeah. 76ers got 7 wins. I mean, to me, I don't think nobody's doing good on this team. And I get it. It's going to be a long season. I was going to say... No, Chad, I don't throw things in people's face. Chad, we're fighting for last place. The Flyers ain't doing that good either, Chad. We're fighting for last place, buddy. How can I throw it in your face that you guys lost and my team won? The Flyers are going to go on a losing streak. There's no way I can throw that in your face. I think he was one of our better players. But there's fans out there saying Kelly Oubre had a better year last year. Well, Maxey had a better game last year. Everybody had a better game last year. Why are you sitting there saying Oubre? I don't get it. I just don't get it. They hate Kelly Oubre for something, and they don't really see how good this guy is. Yeah, we're still going to be in last place for shooting the 3. But you need 3-point shooting. You need better defense. You got to get rebounds. Sixers who? Go Birds. Yeah, just go Birds. The Sixers, I don't think the Sixers are making the playoffs. And I get it, it's a long year. And I get it, people are like, well, almost everybody in basketball makes it into the playoffs. So even if the Sixers make it to the playoffs, and that's a big what if, I don't think they are, because I don't think Embiid can stay healthy. I don't think this team can stay healthy. I don't think Paul George is going to be able to stay healthy. This is what I think. But, I mean, I could be wrong. I can be wrong. But if the Sixers make it to the playoffs, what are they, one and done? So what did you get out of it? Nothing. What's good, Walter? What is good? How you doing? Saquon Barkley MVP. Yep. Eagles Super Bowl. Yeah, Donovan, I get what you're saying. Listen, Donovan, Saquon Barkley will break Eric Dickerson's record, I believe. I really do. I see it. I believe he's going to break this record, and he's going to break it against the Giants. It makes the bigger story. It really does. The 76ers need a lot of help. They need Nick Nurse to stop friggin' put their guys in the right position, play better defense, make sure his guys are there for the offensive rebounds instead of running away. You know what I mean? Sixers need a lot, and it's got to be with coaching. The Eagles are getting a new stadium? I didn't hear that. Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon are bad. I don't like Kyle Lowry, and I can't stand Eric Gordon. Can't stand both of them guys. But you can't trade them either, Nick. So what are you going to do? You can't trade them. What's up, Greg? What is good? Yeah, but right now, the 76ers need a lot of help. Nick Nurse needs to coach better. Let's be honest. Nick Nurse needs to coach better. Let's be honest on that. Embiid needs to get healthy. I do not think Embiid's that healthy. I think he's they're trying to push him to be able to play. So I think he needs surgery. But I think our medical going, well, you can't hurt it any worse than it is. He can play on it, but I don't think you can hurt it any more than it is. If that makes any sense to you guys. Because he can't, if he tore something, you can't fuck it up any more than it's already fucked up. But if he can wheel it out and play through the pain, then that would be it. Know what I mean? And I think that's what it is. I think it's the will for Embiid. Can he play through the pain? And I don't think he's going to be able to. I don't think he's playing Friday, and people are going to go, I know Embiid played, and he played pretty good. And they're going to go, man, we're back. No, we can't stay healthy. If the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, I will be freaking yelling on top of the rooftops. Yes, I will be going crazy. Listen, Kyle Lowry needs to, and that's another thing. Nick Nurse needs to stop putting Kyle Lowry in games. He's horrible. Listen, Star Wars, like I've been saying, Saquon Barkley is going to break Eric Dickerson's rushing record. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. A lot of people doubt it, but I'm saying he's going to break it. He needs a lot of yards. He needs 120 every game. I'm saying that Saquon Barkley, in the last 4 games, Saquon Barkley plays the Giants and breaks the all-time rushing record by Eric Dickerson. Chad, a lot of Sixer fans will hate that. Me, I love it. Because guess what? I got me a 3-point shooter that's going to make shots. That's going to be the man. It's funny, Chad, because everybody I talk to that says they know basketball and we know more basketball, say, hey, here we are. We got friggin', if you get Trae Young, we're too small of a team halftime. Now they got what? Maxey? And they got friggin' McCain. It's smaller, if that's even possible. And then here you are saying, now it's got to be the Maxey and McCain show. Wait a minute. I've been yelling about Trae Young, and you all told me that was the problem. They were going to be a smaller team. So who was wrong? Apparently you guys were wrong saying we're being too small of a team. If the Sixers get Trae Young, I will be laughing my ass off. I know, Chad. I know that it didn't happen. I'll be laughing my ass off, though. It would be funny. I would want it. Yabu did good. Ricky Council, Nick, I know you like Ricky Council, but I think he will be getting traded. I mean, Nick Nurse hates Ricky Council for some odd reason, and I don't know what it is. You don't play him enough, so I think he's going to demand to get traded. But Yabu's been doing good. He's shocked me. He's hitting his threes. He's playing better defense. The only thing Yabu has a problem with is what? Planting his feet when he's getting charged. You don't plant his feet, he gets worried about taking the hit, taking the fall. Listen, plant your feet and get your ass knocked down. It's all right. You're a big boy. You can take the bump. Take the damn bump and you'll be good. But that's what Yabu needs to do. He needs to learn how to plant his feet. You're taking that charge, you plant your feet, and that's what you have to do. And I get it. Everybody's going to say, well, this new day and age halftime, they don't do it like that no more. Well, just because you want to reinvent the wheel doesn't mean that's the right way. Doesn't mean you're right because they're reinventing the wheel. The wheel's always going to be the damn wheel. What is up, Rap? What's good? But yeah, I think the trade pieces I think is going to happen for the 76ers is going to be Ricky Council and KJ Martin. I have seen Council in trade rumors. I've seen Just Oubre. I've seen KJ Martin. Yes, Nick, you're going to see almost this whole team in trade rumors because we're not doing that good. You know? We're not. Let's be honest. Now, I know there's a lot of games. There's a lot of basketball left. There's tons of basketball left. There's 70 or 60 some odd games left? So, yes. Can we make a playoff team? Yeah, if we make it to the playoffs, guess what? We're one and done. We're one and done. Let's be honest here. Let's sit there and say, oh, man, we're going to the playoffs. We'll be great. We can build this back up. You're one and done as best with the Sixers. All right. So there's 56, Nick. I was just giving you a roundabout. I wasn't really paying attention how many games were already played. I know there was 82. I didn't really look how many games were really played right now. But even if we make the playoffs, since in basketball, they got playoff galore. Like, they try to get the whole friggin' lead into the playoffs. And guess what? It doesn't matter if you get in the playoffs. You're one and done. For people to say, oh, we got a good chance of being in the playoffs. What are we talking about? One and done? Barely getting in, barely getting out? I mean, you had to look at the team and stop being like cheerleaders. This team sucks. No, Chad. I'm going to correct you. I never said trade Kelly Oubre. There's no way in hell I said ever trade Kelly Oubre. I know Chad's fucking with me, but you know what, Chad? Stop it. Not beating the Celtics, not beating the Knicks, no matter what. No, you're not beating them guys. Listen, I think the Knicks are going to win a chip. I think they're winning the chip this year. I don't think the Sixers have a chance. I think they're one and done. Eagles will be one and done this. No, Star Wars is not. Eagles are going pretty far in the playoffs. I think they're going all the way, but I'm not jinxing my team. What is up? Charles is in the building. How's it, Charles? How you doing? Appreciate you. Thank you for saying it. Hit that like button. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Would I trade Oubre for Trae Young? No. No, I wouldn't trade him for Trae Young. But it's not possible. I don't think I think you had to trade more for Trae Young. If you trade for Trae Young, I think it's going to cost you more than Oubre. All right. The Hawks won't take Oubre. I think he's going to cost too much money. Listen, if we can get Trae Young, it's going to take players and picks. I wouldn't mind Trae Young, but it's not going to happen. If it didn't happen already, it's not going to happen. I tell you what, if we got Trae Young here, you know how many Sixers fans are going to hate it? And then watch Trae Young start lighting up with the threes and start doing good, and then they'll jump on the bandwagon of the Trae Young train. Just saying, I know the Sixers fans. They'll be like, oh my God, no Trae Young, no Trae Young, I hate Trae Young. He's bad, he's not that good. And then he'll be like dropping 50 or 45 points, and I'm like, yeah, you see Trae Young? Yeah. Jalen Hurts needs to stop. Yeah, Star Wars, Jalen Hurts needs to stop holding on the ball as much. And now you can get into the Eagles rant. Listen, I know everybody got on the A.J. Brown hate train. And now here it comes out. A.J. Brown's eating breakfast with Jalen Hurts and talking with Jalen Hurts and her buddy, and everything's fine. It's these damn freaking reporters, and they're trying to do clickbait. They're trying to make money. All right? And you guys fall for it. Brandon Graham, shut the hell up if you don't know what's going on in there. Because even Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown said you ain't got a damn clue. Well, everybody in the chat and everybody, all the fans are going to go, well, Brandon Graham knows what's going on. Now, Brandon Graham had to say an apology that he was wrong. He didn't know what was truly going on. So here we go. It's the story. It's the clickbait. It's the problems that goes on here. It really is. Like, I mean, come on, everybody. You got to really think about this. You know what I mean? It's because it's Philadelphia reporters trying to earn $1. They wanted to make their name bigger than big. I want to become bigger than A.J. Brown, so I'm going to come up with a story. And the story's wrong. You know what I mean? And the story's wrong. Just truthfully, this is what it is. Everybody knew it. You know, when you tell me when A.J. Brown sits at home and he's in front of he's in his driveway and working out and hanging out with the reporters. Then I could say, hey, there's a problem in the locker room. AJ and Jalen Hurts holding on to the ball too much and not know where to put it and not know how to do his checkdowns could be a problem. Yes. But how come nobody's saying the coaches with the stupid game plans that's coming out? These plays that are coming out. Some of them are, you scratch your head on it. Just, hey, why did you do that play? And you're not doing the right plays. You know what I mean? They're head scratchers. You're like, even I wouldn't come up with that play. Where did you come up with that plan at? Why did you pick that play? But nobody wants to blame Kellen Moore for the play calling or Nick Sirianni. They just want to blame, oh, it's A.J. Brown and it's friggin' Jalen Hurts. I'm telling you guys now, they're fine. I knew they were going to be fine. It's not that big of a deal. But what the reporters do, you don't see in Kansas City, you know, they're freaking being bad reporting over there. Like Kelsey's mad at freaking Patrick Mahomes. You don't see that shit anywhere else but Philly. Because the reporters from Philly, people don't know this. But all the reporters from Philly, they're fans of different teams. New England, they're fans of New England Patriots. They're the fans of the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're fans of Kansas City. They're fans of Dallas. These reporters are some fans of Dallas. Why don't we have reporters that are fans of Philly? You know what I mean? Like, why don't we have that? Why is it every time I got a fan, I hear he's a fan of the Buffalo Bills? Oh, this guy's a fan of friggin' Miami, or he's a fan of this. Because you're not a fan of Philadelphia. Maybe you shouldn't be a reporter for Philadelphia. You go 94.1 YSP. They're not fans of the Philadelphia Eagles. They're fans of different teams. San Fran, New England, and they're all different fans. This is why they have a problem of conflict. Nick Sirianni is not safe. If he's in the playoffs and he's one and done, he's not safe. I think the Eagles will get rid of him if he's one and done. Because how much money they spent on this team. A.J. Brown shut down Eagles. Yep. And they all said that Brandon Graham spoke out of pocket. He just ran his mouth, not knowing what's going on. Brandon Graham spoke out of pocket. A.J. Brown said it. Jalen Hurts said it. There's no freaking problem.
Good job.
Yes, Star Wars, my dog's bark.
And when you get it?
I don't know. I don't know today. I don't know how long it'll take tonight.
And what did you go through?
You want to sit here, William?
They won the last. Yeah, they won the last 9 in a row.
Well, you might mess up the screen.
They definitely won the last 9 in a row, and it's awesome. They won the last 9 in a row. That doesn't make Nick Sirianni not on the hot seat. If they lose in the if they're one and done in the playoffs, they can fire Nick Sirianni.
So what was it she filled out for you?
She sent me a frame. I could either, well,
I understand what that one is. Jalen Hurts.
pay monthly
Listen,
or
if they had a pick right now,
to see if I
if it's A.J. Brown or Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown will win the fight. They will keep A.J. Brown and trade Jalen Hurts. Can we win a Super Bowl? I think we can, but I'm looking at the running game. Listen, a lot of people don't realize this, but we're a run-pass team. The running game opens up the pass. Been saying this all year long. Opens up the pass, gives Jalen Hurts more time because they're scared of Saquon Barkley.
What you making?
Hold up.
I do not know who the 7 kids is. Yeah, so, but I'm glad A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts said about Brandon Graham speaking out of pocket. He should have shut his mouth and know his damn role.
Wait a minute.
If he ain't there and he wasn't on the field, he don't know what's going on. Why are you speaking about something that you do not have you don't have nothing over? Be a good supporter of your Eagles. And hey, if they're clashing, go over there and talk to them.
So I made it made a weird noise where
you know what I mean? Go over there and talk to them. Brandon Graham, you want to be a good guy? Go over there and talk to him. Calm down, Jalen Hurts. Calm down, bring in A.J. Brown and get them on the same page. Don't go over there and speak out of pocket. But I do see the Eagles going far in the playoffs. Do they make the Super Bowl? I do not know that yet. If the Eagles are one and done in the playoffs, do I see the Eagles getting rid of Nick Sirianni? Yes. I can see it happening. There is still that point.
I see Jack Marcus.
So there's a lot going on with sports. The Eagles and Sixers. Flyers are in last place. Flyers are fighting for last place. It's just not that good. Flyers are fighting for last place. They're not. Hey, don't get me wrong. Mitch Cobb is doing good for the Flyers. He's playing outstanding. He might get Rookie of the Year. But, like right now, I'm saying it now. This is what I like about the Flyers. This is what I like about the Flyers. The manager, coaches, the friggin' upper management, what they say to you for the Flyers? They said, we are not competing for the playoffs. We are not competing for a Stanley Cup. We're not there yet. And they're telling you the truth. They're not blowing smoke up your ass. 76 are blowing smoke up your ass. Oh, we're trying to compete and we're going to do this. You know, they're not blowing smoke up your ass. They're trying to do it like the right way. They're just telling you we ain't good enough yet. But what the Flyers need are bullies. Because what is happening to Mitch Cobb? Mitch Cobb is getting bullied out there. And there's nobody to get his back and really protect him and get in fights like they should. You need people that are going to just really hit other people really hard. And, you know, and I get it. New day and age. There's no more checking like there used to be. And that's what's wrong with this. That's what's wrong right now with the Flyers. You don't have that bully. You don't have that guy to sit there and put somebody on their ass. Take the puck off them. We don't have that. We sit there and let them set up and take too long, and it's not good. All right, Chad. The 7 kids misses halftime. All right. I do. Going back to the Trae Young thing, I think he stays with the Hawks. I don't think he gets traded. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think he gets traded. I think he stays with the Hawks. Nick needs to be fired today. Nick Sirianni or Nick Nurse? Star Wars. Too many Nicks, right? Nick Sirianni, does he need to be fired today? He makes stupid decisions a lot of the time. I'm pretty sure you want Nick Sirianni saying about that with Nick Sirianni. I don't think they'll get rid of him. They want to find out how he does in the rest of the year. Star Wars, I don't think they're going to get rid of him just yet. But this is what happens when you get a yes man. And you get a yes man, you don't get a coach that actually is going to put you to win a championship, to win a Super Bowl. So this is what I mean. Like, you don't have that. Nick Sirianni's not that coach. He's a yes man. Like, oh, you want this guy in? I'll put that guy in. You want to run it like this? I'll run it like this. Yes, sir. Normally, a good coach says, listen, let me run the team the way I know how to run the team. Not you tell me how you want to run the team. That's the thing. You can't do that. Howie Roseman should not be involved in telling you how many passes and how many runs you should do in a game. Because you have to run it. You might have a great passing game in this game. I mean, it might work out. You got a better running game. It doesn't. You don't know what's going on until you're playing the game. You might have to change up.
Go to the school.
Yes, Rob Thompson and Nick Sirianni are yes men. Yes, totally agree. Rob Thompson, he's a bad coach. I said that from Jump Street. Said it from Jump Street. Not a good coach. Wanna know why? He don't play small ball. Won't do it. Don't know how. He's not that good of a coach. Nick Sirianni, I can get where you say Nick Sirianni, you need to get rid of him. I get it. I understand, but you got to look at the big picture of it's $1 billion freaking industry. Who are you going to put in any spot right now? You're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. The Phillies keeping Rob, I disagree with it. But all they're doing is saying to their fan base, we made the playoffs. You better make the playoffs because you spent a lot of goddamn money. You made playoffs. Rob didn't help the team. It's the players. Rob can't freaking manage the team. He don't know how to manage his team. Chad, you don't have to pause this one. We don't pause, but too damn old to pause. But if the Phillies are going to do anything this year, they need to learn how to play small ball. That's what wins. That's what wins the World Series. Small ball. You might have a home run hitter up, but that home run hitter knows, all right, I can't swing for the fence here. I need to put this ball in play and move my guys around. I do not need an out here. I don't need to try to swing away, strike out, and not get a home run. I need to put this ball in play. That's a good batter. But the Phillies manager's like, swing away at everything. I want home runs. That's all I want is home runs. And it don't work that way. So the Phillies need a center fielder, Star Wars. They need a left fielder. They need pitching. Bad. They need bullpen help. They need starting pitching. That would help us. Phillies need to get younger. Yeah, they could use to get younger. I mean, I see a lot of out bums getting traded. I don't know. As long as you get something for them, I'm all right with it. But if you're going to trade Boom, you better get something good for him. Don't trade him for a bag of chips and a freaking Pepsi. It's not going to work out good. But I don't know with the management. And everybody wants to blame Rob for all the trades and all. He don't have nothing to do with that. That's upper management. Making trades and signing deals, that ain't Rob's friggin' problem. Rob coaches the game. He tells them, hey, we're going to play small ball, we're going to play home run derby. Rob is the one that, hey, we're going to pull this pitcher. Hey, bases loaded, no outs. We're going to pull this pitcher. And guess what? Everybody knows that's the wrong damn move. Because you can't go put a brand new pitcher in there in that predicament. Nobody does that stupid shit. But that's what that goes on with Rob. Rob does stupid. He does not know how to manage a team. Nobody puts a pitcher in there that has bases loaded, no outs. You don't do that. You don't. You do not do that. That's the biggest no-no ever. You can ask any pitcher, and the pitcher will be like, dude, I would punch that guy in the face. There's no way you're putting me in that hellhole. And Rob does it. He did it all last year. But, you know, that's why Rob is not a good manager. He don't know when to pull a pitcher. He don't know how to, he don't know how to even change the batting lineup. When you need to change the batting lineup because it's stale, he don't do that right. I don't think Mike Trout is coming to Philly. Don't get me wrong. I'll take him. I will take Mike Trout, but I don't see that happening in Star Wars. That's been going there for a couple of years now. I don't think Mike Trout is going to be a Philly. And he's always getting hurt. Do you really want a guy that's always hurt?
I got my documents, but they still got to do other stuff.
It's still on the way? Please, no, do not give me that one, Chad. I'm good. Yep, not enough bloopers in the outfield. Not enough. You're not placing the ball right, Nick. They're not. They're not doing it right, and you're not playing small ball. Anybody that went into the playoffs, they were playing small ball. That's why we lost to the Mets. Mets played small ball on us.
Not always going for home runs.
So yeah, they don't know how the Phillies don't know how to play small ball. That's what makes you lose games. You got bases loaded, and every time we get bases loaded, it's always we already have 2 outs. Boom! Somebody tries to hit a grand slam. Man, just hit that ball in the outfield and let them go around. Nobody wants to do that shit. Stupid. We always shoot ourselves in the foot last year. So maybe the Phillies can get some pitching. They need pitching. I don't know what went with Rojas, what went wrong with Rojas, but hopefully he's better with his back or whatever. But we need better pitching. We need a lot of bullpen help. Alvarado, Alvarado can throw 100 miles an hour. But he can't throw it if he does not throw it down the freaking plate, and he's always freaking throwing balls instead of strikes. It's not going to go good.
What?
I don't. If that's the case, I would have to put a question on Mike Trout being a Philly because he's always injured. Star Wars. Don't get me wrong. I like to see him here, but he's always injured. He has that question mark around him. And if we got Mike Trout right now, I would say to the fans, that's a question mark. He can't stay healthy, and we need people that can stay healthy.
You need pictures.
Stott is Stott might be he might be getting traded. I don't know. He got a good glove, but his bat sucks. Stott's bat has been horrible. But the biggest thing that the Phillies need is pitching. Starting pitching, bullpen. Bullpen is a big problem. The bullpen is a huge problem for the Phillies. Huge. I mean, we have so many questions at the bullpen. It's bad. But if you want to know players, we need a center fielder. We need a left outfielder. You know what I mean? But pitching is the biggest problem for the Phillies.
I made him put a seatbelt on coming home. He's like, why am I going to need a seatbelt on? I said, you see
Nick, I do not know who's going to win the tournament. I'm tired. Why has NBA got so many damn tournaments and they let, like, almost NBA, they try to get everybody in NBA to make to win the playoffs. Down to the Knicks, Hawks, Thunder, and the Bucks. I'm going to go to Thunder, but the Knicks, because the Knicks are always going to win a chip. But for the Phillies, pitching, it has to be the biggest thing. I wish Rob wasn't here. I wish we got a different manager, but we don't. Pitching is the biggest thing. You got to get starting pitching, and you need bullpen help. You need bullpen help, and you need a center fielder, and you need a left outfielder. Chad, what comment was that? You would. Showtime for.
But that's always been my issue with him.
All right, guys. Yeah, seen your comment, Chad. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody in the chat and all. Just had to go on a rant over there, you know, because I was tired of hearing all the bad stuff about the Philadelphia Eagles, and I was tired of hearing about Kelly Oubre being traded, but Kelly Oubre ain't really that good. I can't, but everybody acts like freaking everybody else is good on the 76ers. That's why we suck right now. So I wanted to rant about that. I got my little rants off. You too, Nick. Have a good one. But yeah, it was a good game. I don't know what the Sixers are going to do. I hope the Phillies actually do something good. I had to go on my little rant. Thank you, guys. And I will catch you guys on the rebound. Peace. I am out.